E-Dub, I named myself twice, man. I'm a George Gervin of rap, call me the Iceman. Eric Sermon the Bandit.
Yo, this Paris Smith, the Mike Doc of Epmd. Tell him something.
And you watching Mike Check all day, every day.
Welcome back, people. It's the Mike Check. We back in the lab with the hip-hop supergroup, Epmd. Celebrating 20 years and Eric and Parrish making dollars. After tearing the stage down in DC, are still rocking the stage, still spitting rhymes, and still checking the mic. Holla back.
Wait a minute, Epmd is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
What's poppin'?
What up?
All day.
Yeah. Eric and Parrish making dollars.
Just chill.
Sorry we're late, so late. I was like to talk more. But hey, we here.
Delay. You know, we like on the runway when we got here in DC.
9:30 Club tonight, Epmd performs live. Where you guys been? How did this reunion happen, man?
It was me and Paris have been doing this for about a quick 2 months now. We was overseas first, but we came to the States where started from LA to ended up to Chicago and ended up here. So DC, like I said before, y'all getting it fresh. Me and Paris are still fresh. We still working on some kinks.
Now, somebody told me that ever since you guys performed live again on the VH1 Hip Hop Honors, that this kind of helped create the reunion between you guys.
During the whole week, it was Hip Hop Week that week. So we just happened to be one of the shows, so it was really, really crazy. I mean, we brought out the whole hit squad. And after that show, people were just calling. Like, oh, yo, Epmd rock like that was crazy. So we've been just doing that ever since. But for hip-hop purposes, you know, rest in peace, J Master J, Run DMC, they're not able to perform anymore. You know what I'm saying? So me and P felt we obligated to make this happen for hip-hop, since hip-hop is at a state where, you know, to me, and a few others though too, I can say that.
We in a state of emergency, dog! Emergency.
No doubt.
Do not let this fast food rap come in and fuck the game up no more. You know that. I don't want to hear that shit. You're talking that same bullshit all the time. I represent Black Sheep, Tricore Press, De La Soul, Chaos Rock, Coming Rock Club, Piss Monkey, Big Polo, and Fuji Rap, Tommy Crowley, Most Def, Dollar Peoples. You know how I go, only hip-hop shit. Listen, you don't belong here. How the hell your song get on air? You sound flat and you ain't got no spare. Damn, I'm sick of you actors. Your career is Tupac spelled backwards. Kaput, motherfuckers.
How did you guys meet in the first place?
Well, I tell it because I moved to Paris's neighborhood. And I was maybe in 7th grade or whatever, and I moved to my grandmother's house. And I met Paris on the bus. As a matter of fact, I had on some fake Pumas, right? Paris was like, yo, what are those? I was like, yo, and I had the Invaders, but they was $30. So I had the wrong ones on, so I met Paris from that, whatever, taking the bus. Then I rhymed for him one time. I think my first rhyme was Jane. So I rhymed Jane to him, and then he took me to his school and let me rap from front to his boys. And after that, I think in 1984, 85, he said, let's make a demo. Paris was already a DJ already like established in the business. As far as, you know, people, you know, doing parties and the whole lot and being as a DJ. And where I was at, I was always rhyming as a young kid.
Like he had stories, like extensive stories.
Yeah, so
you know when Bernard Getz was wilding in the subway?
Right.
I wrote about that.
The next day he had like a whole rhyme about it. How he ran into Bernard Getz. He turned into something totally different. Our whole perception of the game was backwards. Because we thought everybody did their music, we thought everybody wrote their own rhymes. We didn't know nothing about a ghostwriter.
Yeah, we
We
did.
know nothing about a producer, so
We had
that's
no
why
idea
we
what we
have
were.
our own sound.
Well, we really was all really paid, like in the beginning, you know. So we was doing the business part to say, yo, this is a business too. Because we was the
beats to the
producers
lyrics.
and the writers.
I make $1 million every 6 months, and y'all hating my game, calling my name. They call me the wrong game. Throwing no fly without wings, but some of y'all have to pull strings. In this era, I maintain the freak upon the beat. That's the baseline. I rock for your deep, living a mastermind and genius. So don't snooze, no missions impossible. Axe time cruise.
She in the area. Hey yo, Epmd is a world for me.
We Mean Business. That's the next album. Okay, tell us about that. Of course, we know that Eric gonna produce it.
Yeah, it's
No,
crazy.
it'd be me and Paris producing records.
Okay.
In the beginning, me and Paris did everything together.
Okay.
Yeah. People always get that confused all the time because I just broke out as a producer. But together, that's what made EPMD. So people don't have the right information. But we don't care about that. This is 20 years for us. You know what I'm
Wow,
saying?
the anniversary.
Right.
And MTV nominated us like the #7 greatest rap group of all time.
Right.
Yeah, man.
It's a wrong number though, but we
Of course, man. At least y'all should be in the top 3. I mean,
Let's say do top 5 though. Like I said, because you still got Public Enemy, Run DMC,
Right.
and you still, you have to know what that is. And NWA, we should be in there because EPMD was the East Coast NWA. But we take whatever number they gonna give to. That's the way it is. Yeah. We are like, I guess, veterans coming in looking at the world of what hip hop is today. I don't see no creativity whatsoever in these people, what they're doing. It's the same content, the same rhymers, the same type of beat. Back then was different.
Oh, that's why we did the crossover.
We didn't care about back
wasn't
then.
no major label. It was just a little sleeper bag
Yeah,
record.
but everybody was, that what it was, independent.
Right.
Every last one of them artists was them, and they all sold major records, and they all had their own identity and their own special
totally different.
creation, and we pumped that CD or tape for a year.
Yeah, whether it was PD,
Back to back.
Slick Rick
I can
didn't
name,
sound
I
like
can name
Kane.
a bunch of them, 20 of
Everything
them.
was different.
Everything was different,
Creativity.
and they all won.
Me and he was out there with when it was Hammer and Vanilla Ice, and they just thought that was hip hop. But that's why independence is so important right now.
Right.
The digital world, like that's taken up from radio, but the digital world is people. They know that this radio songs is it's the same 5 songs every day. They know that. I'm on it. We wouldn't be out here performing now. Not us. They calling and screaming for hip hop music, screaming for it.
Yeah.
That's what we need, boy.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot, fellas. Really appreciate your time, man.
Yeah, no doubt. EPMD up in the house. We're working on a new album. We have the MySpace page.
www.DeathSquad, www.hitsquad.2. Besides MySpace, for those who don't own that, we got our own websites though too for that. To look out for that though too.